PS5's being shitty. I'm trying to tell a story and it just cuts out. Damn. What's wrong with PS5 streaming? Like, the internet's working. The internet didn't cut out. I'm still playing the game. I'm getting upset. Anyway, to continue the story from the last stream, they changed the date of an event in the game that I play, and it was supposed to always be Saturdays. They changed it to Sunday, and I couldn't really take part of it because I had to work. So that kind of sucked. I can't believe this stream crapped out 3 times, and I didn't crash. Like, there was no reason to crash. Like, I'm not running anything on my computer. I'm not running, like, anything that would be interfering with this, to my knowledge. And it crashed, like, 3 times. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? Yeah, this is the 3rd stream without a crash. It's just the stream itself is crashing. Kind of sucks. You know, I don't remember this being as easy as it is. Like, I remember this, like, being as a bit more of a struggle. And it's just like just meteor. I guess people are helping too with the punishments, and it's really adding up. Now I have to close this stream again, find it again, just like all of you. I gotta like do that just to like get in the comments. Hey, PS5's letting me down. I think if ever I have to give feedback on the PS5 or anything like that for Sony, I'm gonna tell them, hey, your streaming needs work. It keeps cutting out, and the game doesn't crash. Hey, there's Toku. Toka. Who is Toka? No idea. Hey, Waffle. Hey, Blue. Doesn't like crossplay? Sony does not like crossplay. That has been proven. And it stems from their belief that Sony is the best place to play. So why would they want, like, I don't know. Like, they say Sony's the best place to play, so why play it with anyone else? And it's like, or any other console. But like, especially with kids, a lot of people don't really choose the console in their house. Like, you know, if dad wants an Xbox, your house has an Xbox. If mom wants a PlayStation, your house has a PlayStation. If Grampy says you have a Nintendo, you have a Nintendo. Until you make your own money, that doesn't really, you know, it's not really malleable. Where is Saab? This is the 2nd time. They need 2 hands on the controller. I know my voice is sexy, but keep it together. Genshin crossplay for all but PlayStation? PlayStation can play with PC. It's all Genshin is all region based. The only people I can't play with in Genshin are people from like Japan or Europe, as far as I'm concerned. Shaylong. Okay, I don't know where they are. Transferable data. Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't know where they are. I'm going in. I gotta move on. Tango down. I love it when I see someone like 110, 115 with Icicle Punishment. It actually makes me feel really happy. Like, someone paid attention. Like, it wasn't a level thing. It was just, you have to do this. Like, it just makes me happy. Because nowadays, like, most invested players, like, you can't tell how invested someone is, like, until they're, like, 125 these days. But that's fine. If you have 105s and Gargs, you care. Oh, that's Zoom. Ah, Shaylong, my friend. What's her name? Osaki Kitsune? Okay. Before this, I was doing a lot of like my Genshin and resin and stuff like that. Just found a bunch of talent books. Pretty good. I like the Leeway talent dungeon, but I hate Mondstadt talent dungeon. Oh my fuck, I hate that dungeon. I don't remember her cooldown being this good. Oh shit. Oh no, they don't need to get up. That's alright. I think the cooldown I put from that accessory is actually super affecting everything. That's ridiculous. I didn't have that much, like, spam before. Maybe I'm just not getting hit. That's what it is. She's literally interrupting her Korede to, like, say Korede. Like, that's so fast. Korede, Oshimai this. Koreo Shimai desu. Oh, good, we got him. All right. Shrine of Calamity. How was my day? It's pretty good, but pretty bad at the same time. Like, I got into Pokemon Go recently, and like every month there's like an event. It's like called Community Day, and me and my friends all like do it together, like a big deal. We'll spend the whole day together. And ever since February, since I started playing, it's been on Saturday. And this time it's like, oh, it's on a Sunday, and it's like, oh, I have to work, so we couldn't get together, and we couldn't really do anything, and everyone just like, you know, didn't really get to enjoy it, so that kind of sucked. And then I had to do a job I didn't like doing at work today, but I got through it. People at work, my friends, helped me, so that wasn't too bad. I'm kind of more tired than I thought I'd be. Like, I'm kind of like lethargic. Like, my body's sore in certain places, but mentally I'm fine. Like, I don't know how often you guys have that where your body's like, oh, but your brain's like, oh, I'm fucking perfect right now. But your body's like, I did have one of my favorite foods today too. A steak and cheese sub from this one sub place. It's to die for. It's so good. Where's Gum? There's Gum. Jumrud. But for the most part, it was a pretty good day. We had some laughs. We had a good time. Yeah, how was your day, Rice? Or Rice, fucking waffle. I saw nice and I just thought Rice. There seems to be a problem. So who would all, like, you know how, like, recently in Oni they're, like, changing a lot of aesthetic stuff? You're just grinding away? Right on. But you know how, like, recently we've been getting, like, oh, there's new outfits, or new hairstyles, or, you know, gender swap, all that stuff. Like, they're focusing more on these, quality of life things recently. Now, mind you, these 3 new Vanguards are all pretty good in their own right. I actually enjoy them all. But they have been doing a lot of focus on those aspects. You know what I mean? Like, we've seen a huge jump towards this aesthetic push, and in the future we're going to get, like, the housing mechanic and whatnot that JP and PC had gotten. Furthermore, on that note, yesterday was the day. Or today was the day. I believe that's true. Yesterday and today. Is it not June 6th, the day of PC's reckoning? It completely slipped my mind, actually. And then I thought about the day, June 6th, and I'm like, oh. That's very, very sad. Maybe, I think maybe. I think we need to make a onigiri holiday remembering this day. Like, we need to make this day a special day. What day? June is the 6th month and the 6th day? Kind of solemn just thinking about it. I don't have any answers, but it's not good. If anything, we have to play on for those that cannot play anymore. Like, play harder for those that can't. Like, look forward and make the best of everything. Like, do what others wish they could. The stream's behind by 20 seconds? Okay. Okay. Thanks for... That's weird. Yeah, the internet's been it's been weird. But thanks for letting me know. 20-second delay, huh? Really? Okay, I'll keep that in mind, but still. Yeah. Like, I think the least we can all do is, you know, keep it going. I paid for the servers last month or this month. Someone's got to pay for the servers next month. Really, like, it still baffles me that there's so much stuff that would cost Cyberstep very little to implement, to, like, just make people spend money. Anyway, what are you saying, Julian? Do I know the best place to farm orange glass marbles for the story? Oh, fuck. There is House of Hiniwa. House of Hiniwa in Tanegashima. If you look up the, if you know how to do the cat version of that dungeon, like you turn around at a certain point, you follow some arrows, or just look up Farming Money Cat, you'll see how to do it. That dungeon it's a very short dungeon. You fight a big cat, you get 4 boxes with money in it. There's a chance that you can get an orange glass marble from those chests. That's a energy-free way to do it. The cat house. There are some quests that give you orange glass marbles. There's also a chance meeting with the Aramitama in Susanoo's mind that has a chance of giving you an orange glass marble upon completion, but that also takes energy, whereas House of Hinawa does not. But also, kudos to everyone who got an orange glass marble, because that's actually, like, a big deal. But yeah, there's also Plover Pit, but you don't want to do that. You've been running the cat house? Really struggling? Oh, man. What did you say? Horribly so? Oh, horrible luck. Yeah, it's just... You just gotta turn on some kind of Aurogiri stream and just run the cat house, and you should, you know, just run it. That's right. Like, we would steal attack the chests. Yeah, Plover. I remember me and my buddy, fuck. Select Forsaken, we would we farmed Plover Pit together. Actually, that's where I met Select. It was me and one of my first friends in Onigiri Gashi. Me and him farmed Plover Pit, and then we met Select and Galvatron doing the same thing, and we all farmed together. And I actually ended up playing with those two guys for a long time. Like, that was my OG crew. There was 4 or 5 of us, 5 of us. It was me. I really just joined their crew. Like, I wasn't really, like... They were their friends, but I got along with them. We had a good time. Galvatron and Grazy and Select and Filthy Dubs. And still pretty close with Filthy and Select, more or less. Oh, really, Julian? Right on, man. Fist bump. Persevere, man. Persevere. Maybe. So even after all these years, you're still with me. Kudos, Julian. So in your experience coming from Xbox to PlayStation, how's PlayStation? Apart from, you know, being an actual, like, the only console, well, being a functioning server. I don't know, Pat. I actually don't know. Thanks, Waffle. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up, talking, participating. Let me know that I'm PlayStation players When I first started, PlayStation players were assholes. Like top tier players were all pieces of shit. Holy fuck. They wouldn't help fucking nobody. Oh my god. You seen a lot of new players? It's possible. Doc, if you're a PC player, let me know. Like, coming over. If you're a migrant, let me know. Let's see what we can do. Doc, if you're a new player and you need some 105s or something, fucking let me know. I'll drop you that for me. How the fuck did you live that, Sob? How much HP do you have? What the shit? You got hit by the death laser. Fucking dead anyway. Yeah, like, and as good as that glitch was, it's kind of trivializing to a lot of things. But at the same time, now we have these Magatama items that do it. It's just, you get retries. Like, it's not impossible. Like, we've taken steps towards divinity. You know? Like, we have the flames of Prometheus. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's that. That's what shut down EU. Everyone just waited for knowledges. They weren't spending money. You know? Like, because they knew that... It's kind of like people that believe in, like, absolute... God's will is, like, absolute, and, like, fate and all that. Like, oh, I'm not going to do anything for myself because I know that I prayed X, Y, and Z, and that's going to come true. And it's like, no, you're going to die. Like, that's not how this works. But it's like, why would I farm anything when I know that Yogg will descend upon the world and, like, bestow upon us knowledges and free accessories and all this? Like, you know, if there's no incentive to spend, then there's no incentive to set up shop. But yes, you do not need Vanguards to beat through the game. Especially nowadays. You just need Icicle Punishment and, like, enough durability to use it. Absolutely so. Like, in the trends of it all, there were no Vanguards at the beginning. It was all just player, skill, ability, and 3 different Ogies. Then it went to like, oh yes, knowledge can carry you through the game. Absolutely. Right. Knowledge can absolutely carry you through the game. Both a mag and just as a player. Absolutely. Like, sure, you might run into some problems with Lucifer, but I mean, if you have like, let's just say like a group of 5 10-year-olds all juiced up on knowledge, and they have like 10 soul eggs apiece, they're gonna beat Lucifer. They're gonna do it. They might do 1 damage cap at a time and die to a laser, but they'll do it. You know? Like, because Lucifer obviously hits you with holy and all that stuff. They do a lot of defense. Right? But think about it, like, most builds nowadays are like 2 universal mags, a Chiami, and then a 4th support mag. Like, realistically, because you don't one-shot anything. Like, the current meta of Oni is the opponent does not get one-shot. Like, you cannot one-shot a boss. So, if you go in as a glass cannon and you cannot heal, or you're not playing perfectly 100% of the time, you're going to have a bad time. Or if you're in a Vanguard spamming invincibility frames, whatever. You know, like, nowadays I cannot like run without Xiaomi. And now, mind you, that may be a crutch in some players' eyes, but to me it's like, it's comfort. No one wants to, not many people want to get home from work and just fucking struggle. You know, they want to just, oh, I'm gonna do it. It might take me a while, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the thing, you know. What are you saying? Oh. Oh yes, they always have that discretion. That's the thing with every online service you play. Should you choose to play an online service game, the developer is always at the discretion to terminate the servers. For an update? Oh. Am I going to ever farm for the Darkfin weapon? If I had a lot of time off, then possibly. Like, I'm all set up to do it. It's just, for me, the prospect of just, like, if I just, like, want to take it, holy fuck, Red, you gotta get in here quicker. I'm gonna go hit them. Where's Red? I just completely baffled me. Like, I'm just like talking. It's like, no, I gotta say what's on my mind. Like, I thought you DC'd. Where was you? Maybe they did crash and it let them come back in. I don't know. Anyway, in terms of the Dark Fan weapon, am I ever going to get it? Probably. Exactly. Like, I just farmed Basho Island, but I can't just sit there and farm the thing over and over and over and over and over. Let me tell you what, if we hit 3,000 subscribers... Oh no, I have all the Dark Fin drops. I do. And I know Valkyrie does. I absolutely used her. Yes, you are. But, it's not the Dark Fin, it's just the islands. I have all the Dark Fin drops. I farmed all that, like, during the event. That's what I made sure to do, because I'm like, well, once I do this, I can just do everything else later. That should be, like, the minimum approach to farming something like that. So, like I was gonna say, tell you what, like, when we hit 3,000 subscribers, I am going to do a tradition, and we will have an MMA video, or an MMA, Jesus. I'll beat the shit out of something. No, we'll have a Ask Me Anything video, like we usually do when milestones occur. And, I'll open all my lucky boxes and stuff, and I will just farm the islands as we ask questions. You know? Like, I haven't done an AMA in a long ass time. So people probably have a lot of questions brewing in their heart, percolating in their brain. Or maybe not. But anyway. Like someday, like some Saturday or something. Holy fuck. I got a Vanguard swap. Yeah, like I was farming Basho, like with the Zirconium ore. That would be the worst one. But that's generally the trend. Oh, you have 210, you exceeded. Oh shit. Dang. But I feel like it's a 200-hour grind or something. It's a fucking lengthy thing. Like, you gotta be on drop boost, you gotta be on point. But I'll literally, like, just farm and use Shikibu, and I will just have fun. So, that's kind of like my promise. Like, I'll farm that once we get some more subs or something, or if ever there's nothing to do. You know, whatever comes first. Yeah, like it's a completely free to play thing. Like at the point I'm at, it's just doing it. So, in terms of like the Leviathan thing, the Leviathan weapon, I don't know how many subs I need, but like I know that the Leviathan Lich weapon came out, and truth be told, I'm not really interested in that weapon. Like, I'm not. It's like only on Wednesdays, so it's not really accessible to me. I work every single Wednesday in existence, so farming it's kind of like a no-go. And the weapon itself doesn't seem that good to me. I guess it's a water multiplier weapon, but at the same time it like cuts your SP. On Sphere is like the most expensive SP like skill you have. So I'm probably not going to do that. Jeez, the lag, I killed it so hard. Jeez, Leviathan just peck. Picky peck. What are we at right now for subscriptions? Subscribers, because you asked that. Oh. We're at 2.79. So we would need like 200 subscribers. Heck, even if it's 2.9, that'd be fine. Because that's still a milestone. Yeah, 2.79. Stream's actually going pretty smooth, so I'm going to eat some more little energy drops. Om nom nom. Om nom nom. Oh, no, thanks, Waffle. There. 80's pretty good. Do I need repair? No, I don't need a repair. Words said before disaster. So, what happened this weekend? So I think it was Thursday night. Like earlier in the week, I talked about this in an earlier stream, but earlier in the week, my friends just randomly got into like the Pokemon trading card game, and they're like, "Do you want to play?" I'm like, "No, I've been down TCG roads before. I know what it takes to be good, and it's just money I don't want to spend." And they're like, "Aw, really?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, like I'm not doing this." So then the next day happened. They invite me back over and they say, "Hey, Oro, so we found this thing. So in the Pokemon trading card game, apparently you buy packs and then they come with a digital code. Every pack comes with a digital code, And the digital code is like a completely different pack that you can use online, that you play on the online client and build like different decks and get different cards or whatever. So this is something they added, I don't know, recently, a couple years ago, I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot of people that just play the physical card game. They couldn't care less about the digital one. So people just like buy their packs and they sell these. Like they just throw them away for like 10 cents. Like let's say a pack's like $5. This digital pack is like 10 cents. And we found a website that just sells these codes. And my buddy's like, I just got like 50 packs for like $5. So the price of one pack is now 50. And it's just like, he's like, this is like a gacha game. I'm like, oh my god. And I'm like, okay, I'll try it. So I might have bought like, I don't know. I probably got the equivalent of, because I like a deal. I do. So I probably got the equivalent of like 300 packs for like maybe like $30. So it was pretty crazy. And I actually made a decent deck that kind of wins. So that's pretty cool. Man. If it was like old school Yu-Gi-Oh! And it never touched any of the bullshit synchro shit, I'd be in. Like if it was just Yu-Gi-Oh! 2008, I'd be in. But anyway. So I started playing that. My favorite Pokemon, that, I feel like that changes a lot. Like, you'll see a Pokemon, it's like, oh, that's one of my favorite. But my overall favorite Pokemon in recent years is Diancie. Diancie was the Rock Fairy mythical Pokemon from Gen 6. But I do like Diancie. I actually got a foil Diancie in like my second pack, and I was like, that's my favorite guy, and they're like, it's Destiny. Anyway, I feel like in terms of Pokemon, like when you ask someone what's their favorite, like they have their overall favorite. Six Samurais was fun. I played Six Samurais in the there was a DS game. It was like Yu-Gi-Oh! 2008. Holy fuck! I made a Six Samurai deck. It was really fun. That game was so good. It was so fun for like making themed decks, like elemental heroes. It had so much diversity, so much fun, so many options. But like in terms of Pokemon, I feel like you can ask this question in a myriad of ways. Like the best way is like, what's your favorite Pokemon? Okay. But it's like, but also, what's your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon? And then you say, what's your favorite Pokemon per generation? And then you say, what's your favorite Pokemon per type? Because then it's like, because nobody has like just one favorite Pokemon, you know? Like, people grew up in all different eras, and then they keep playing, and it's like, well, new ones come out. Because like, we could be talking about Gen 2, and someone could be like, my favorite Pokemon is like Lucario. And then someone said, oh yeah, like Gen 2 is awesome. They're like, oh my god, I love Togepi. Togepi was so cool in the anime. And it's just like, oh, well, you know, it's one of my favorites, but, you know, it's not my favorite. But so like, with all the different ways you can slice it, like, I got a lot of different favorite ones, I guess. Like, and then by type and all that stuff. Oh yeah, the anime's never gonna end. Pokemon's the most successful franchise, like, in the world. Like, my favorite, like, one of my favorites is, like, Drapion. In Gen 4, I like Drapion a lot. He's a dark poison scorpion. I love him. I love battling with him. He was so good. In Gen 3, my favorite was, like, Blaziken. In Gen 2, I don't really know if I have a Gen 2 favorite. Yeah, Togepi's very kawaii. In Gen 2... I feel like my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon is like Fortress. Like, I'm weird. Like, I just liked Fortress all the time. Oh no, I like Jumpluff. Jumpluff is like my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon. Like, Jumpluff is straight ass, but I always used it. I love Jumpluff. Because I like blueberries and like dandelions, and it's so cool. Gen 5, I liked Lilligant and Virizion. I like them both. Gen 1, I feel like it's like Sandslash. Always like Sand Slash. Gen 6 would be the Diancie, some principle. Gen 7. Gen 6 also had the Mega Pokemon too. But Mega Diancie was Poggers, so that worked out. Oh, I got a Phantom Sack. We gotta talk about Pokemon more. Yeah. Pokemon. Gen set, my favorite. How many sacks have I gotten so far? I've probably gotten 7 or 8 to drop, and I've purchased 3. So I've gotten around 11 or so, I want to say. I'm going to repair real quick. I want to say I've gotten around... Because there was a day I got 5 in a day. Oh, you're welcome. But there was a day I got like 5 in a day. Oh, that's why. Remember this pro tip. Don't play on alts. You'll get jealous. You managed to get 2 in 3 days? That's pretty good. They're really, really rare. Like, some days you have a good day, some days you don't. But I feel like I've gotten, well, I've one on me and I bought 3 mags, so. But I've also bought them from the shop, so that's a bit different. But in total, not just counting everything, actually, that wouldn't take fucking long at all. Give me a sec. Right on, right on. Wow, that's a lot of farming. Let's just see. Lucent Magatama Spear. Okay, now I have the 3rd mag, so I can buy that. Bada bing, bada boom. 3 Lucents to my name. Okay. So if we look at our Venom sacks, I've bought 10 of them. And I had 3. So maybe I've gotten 6? Maybe I've gotten 6 sacks? I don't know, because I have 1 left. And I bought 10, so that's 11. And I used 15 of them. So I must have gotten 5 or 6. I must have gotten 6 of them. I got 1 their first day, and then I must have got 5, and then I got another one. Something like that. Maybe 4. I think that sounds about right. You want the Spear Mastery too? Right on. Right on. Oh, that's rough, man. It does take forever, absolutely. Like, that's one of the good things is when there's actually good things in the Niantic.